folks. So this is your November 2019 Gentleman's Box unboxing. Gentleman's Box, kind of the sole survivor of the boxes that I began this with back in 2013. Started with Birch, added a few on, and over the years they've kind of fallen off because of quality. Even Birch, I think I'm dropping. So, Gentleman's is the sole survivor, if you will. So what they do best is they take the concept of a theme. So, they're an accessories box. But what they do is they take the concept of a theme and they customize accessories around it somehow. Sometimes there's a direct correlation. You can see the relationship between theme and accessory. Sometimes it's one of those situations where you kind of say, like, I'll take your word on it. So let's see what we have this month. They also have a new box format that they've had for a few months here. So let's see here. Honoring our favorite people's champion. So I don't exactly hide my politics, but I somehow don't think that we're going to do a theme box around Jimmy Carter, Bernie Sanders, or Elizabeth Warren. So let's see who the people's champion is here. Let's see. This month we are honoring a gentleman who is an actor, producer, former professional wrestler. He was a professional wrestler for the WWE for 8 years prior to pursuing an acting career. His films have grossed over $3.5 billion in North America and $10.5 billion worldwide, making our honoree one of the highest grossing. I think, isn't that The Rock? I grew out of wrestling in like the late 80s. College football player, University of Miami, wanted a career in football. 95 draft, went undrafted. Calgary Stampeders, Canadian Football League, cut in the middle of the first season. Training to be a professional wrestler. WWF. First third-generation wrestler in the company's history. 2004, left to pursue an acting career. Okay, so yeah, it sounds like I'm pretty sure it's The Rock. We'll come back to this. So let's see what we have in here. And okay. I don't know if y'all had me in mind when you. This is the very first thing that I saw. I don't know if y'all had me in mind when you decided on this, but we have from Sock Panda. Proud to be Panda, because of you. Sock Panda donates socks to those in need. So let's do two things here. One, I'm still just kind of giddy for the name. Let's see here, fingers in. My only concern is that Sock Panda may be a little bitey on the calves. Feels a little tight, but I'm liking the color itself. Assuming yes, that's a piece of lint. Just kind of a dark red with a crisscross white design. So far so good. I like it. Look, I'm a sucker for the name. What can I say? The next thing we have, very nice. This is from Windsor Tie Company. It is a tie, and the very first thing that I picked up on is the tie and the socks are coordinated. Very, very, very well done. All right, next up is a pocket square from Mr. White by St. James's Street. So we'll take a look here. So we're kind of keeping the red and white motif with just some blue thrown in for a splash. Let's see. So I'm just going to grab this. I see something else on there, but I'm going to grab this because it's at the very bottom. So this is from Gent Life. It is a valet tray. And the other thing that I was looking for is the obligatory 100% leather stamp. Now, the one thing that I have is kind of a concern right now is A, it could possibly be pleather. B, the color. If you've watched my videos with any regularity, you know I'm not a fan of black leather. Black leather just says corporate douche bro to me. But still kind of a nice sturdy ballet tray. I'm not smelling leather, so I think that it's pleather, or as they're calling it these days, vegan leather. But so far so good. So the last thing we have is from Workin Stiffs, U with the umlaut. I smell cufflinks. Oh, look at that. We do. And I don't own any French cuff shirts, but damn it, these cufflinks look really sharp. Just it's a very simple metal bar with some red highlights. If it wasn't for the fact that my weight is in mad super fluctuation right now, those of you who are longtime watchers know that I kind of had some personal troubles at the very beginning of 2019, and as always, I turned to food to nurse myself out of those personal troubles, and I'm here at about 325, so I'm always hesitant to go in deep on clothing because I never know where my weight is going to fall. But man, these cufflinks are just knockouts. I almost want to bite down and buy a French cuff shirt just to have something to wear these with. So yeah, this is the box. Good box, kind of standard stuff. The pocket square, the tie, the socks, the cufflinks. Nothing really daring, nothing really adventurous. Just kind of a steady, reliable box. So we'll take a look at the magazine really quick. The other thing that's nice about the oh my god, it sneezed. This is not a good time. What turns into a yawn? The other nice thing about Gentleman's Box is look at that. The magazine tells you not only about the item itself, but it kind of gives you a little bit of a style and a grooming guide. Tells you the degree of formality, the complementing colors. Yeah, the Windsor tie $35, the socks $13, the St. James Street Mr. White pocket square $20. The Workin Stiffs cufflinks, which I think for me, even though I don't own a French cuff shirt and have absolutely no need or use, just for the aesthetic, these things are just so. It's simple elegance. I think sometimes with men's accessories, people have this idea you have to go all out. It has to be intricate. It has to be ornate. I mean, this is just, it is simple, stylish elegance. I'm still gushing about this. So the cufflinks, $25. Holiday seasons are all for dressing formal. Well, okay. I didn't get that memo. Let's see. And finally, Gent Life catch-all tray. So they're not even calling it the valet. Gent Life brings you an exclusive leather accessory. See, it says leather, but I'm not really feeling leather. If it is, it's a very waxy leather. More importantly, I'm not smelling leather. And for me, that's why you get leather. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm looking at my incredibly messy desk, and this might not be a bad organizer, just as kind of a desktop junk drawer. Um, Next up, apple cider margaritas. Oh, that sounds good. Apple cider, lemon juice, Grand Marnier, mezcal or tequila, sugar, cinnamon. Yeah, it's okay. Our monthly member Q&A, Mohammed from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. And I'll tell you, I'm going to plug this just because, praise good things. The Gentleman's Exclusive, $30 off. They are still pushing the commuter fall premium box, which I'll tell you that is a knockout. Check the video that I did for that. I'll own it. I canceled. Point blank, I canceled the premium boxes because they were just so underwhelming. But when I saw the commuter box, man, I was like, okay, yeah, back in. What the hell? So there we go, folks. That is your November 2019 Gentleman's Box Unboxing, honoring our favorite people's champion, and I guess we're going to say our favorite wrestling people's champion. We're still waiting for Sanders and Warren to duke it out. So if you want, please leave some comments right down there. I will respond, as you're not too much of a dick. Subscription, I can't remember which side. The nice thing is, quick personal update. There is a light at the end of the tunnel on the big debt issue. I basically been working 2 full-time jobs, at least 40 hours a week at each, meaning I'm doing between 80 to 100 hours. I think if my math models are working out correctly, I will have the student loans paid off by the end of December, meaning in January, I will have financial bandwidth to start bringing some new boxes back in. Of course, the punchline is, those of you who've watched for a while, this is as long as it's been in a very long time. So I'm kind of thinking I may kind of push back for the ponytail. So I'm not sure about the grooming boxes, but at least the accessories boxes, we'll see. I may bring a few back in. Anyway, there we go. I will see you all next month in December. Hopefully, Gentleman's has a good box. So until then, be good to each other. Stay safe out there.